New at 6, with our kids facing the violence, drugs, and depression they too often do, some would argue the stakes have never been higher when it comes to protecting them. Tonight we will show you what will be new this fall at a couple of Northern Kentucky schools. Some believe it could help solve these problems. 9 on Your Side anchor Julie O'Neill joins us with what she's learned.
Along with math, science, and English, some middle school students will delve into a detailed 10-part course in character values, where, as the workbook says, they will learn the antivirus to protect themselves from our society's ills.
I talk to the students about things that are valuable to us and how you want to protect what's valuable.
This is the promotional video for the antivirus course currently in some Ohio schools, now spreading to Northern Kentucky, with former state senator and longtime educator Jack Westwood leading the charge as director.
And of course, you hear a lot about school shootings and suicides and the drug problem we've got going on. We just reached a conclusion. This is a problem that is rampant and we need to get it stopped.
Little 8th graders, what are they doing with a gun?
We call it an antivirus program because we are hoping to be able to reach the kids and allow them to begin thinking of things, well, what can I do to make things better?
The virus could be drinking, drugs, bullying, a bad attitude.
Anything that makes you sick or causes corruption, whether it's in your body or in society.
Michelle Crook led Ludlow 7th graders through a pilot program in the spring, teaching students to ward off the viruses with 7 protection shields: ambition, responsibility, hard work, emotions, restraint, common sense, and generosity.
Each chapter talks about how it's going to benefit them, and then we give them examples of how they can apply it to their life.
While studying restraint, students learned their thoughts become actions, actions become habits, habits become your destiny.
It was kind of an emotional day because they're like, well, how do you expect us to do that? And I'm like, you have to make it a habit of self-control and thinking before you act.
And it's something that we feel like we needed.
Ludlow High School Principal Travis Caudill says he's hearing it from employers.
Having a hard time getting people to apply for jobs that will show up to work on time, that will pass a drug test, that can interview and look someone in the eye.
Caudill is impressing upon students the importance of integrity.
Our integrity and our character is something that we have and that we can never lose. No one can ever take that away from us.
We've had excellent feedback.
Comment cards from the Ludlow students are touching to read.
You have made me see myself differently.
I loved seeing the transformation from the beginning of the class time that I was there till the end. They were saying, hey, Mrs. Crook, we tried this at home and it worked. Like, I'm getting along better with my mom or my brother, or I was nice to this kid in the cafeteria and let him sit with us, and it made me feel so good.
The kids have way more respect for their other classmates than they used to, and everybody's starting to become friends.
It gave them power over their own life. I just think it's amazing, and it is in such great need.
Ludlow schools will put their 6th graders through the course this coming year. At least one Campbell County middle school and a couple of Franklin County schools will also offer the course. If you're interested in it, we have more information right now on WCPO.com.